They said I would never have a child. At first, it was just whispers, relatives asking questions, friends giving advice, doctors giving reports I didn't understand. Just be patient, they said. But patience started to feel like punishment. Every month, I hoped. Every month, I broke. I watched other women hold their babies, celebrate baby showers, announce pregnancies with smiles on their faces. And I smiled with them. But deep inside, I was falling apart. My husband was my only comfort. Or at least, that's what I believed. In the beginning, he would hold my hand and say, "We'll be okay. We'll get through this together." But slowly, things started to change. The love became silence. The silence became distance. The distance became coldness. He stopped looking at me the same way. Stopped talking to me. Stopped touching me. It was like I was no longer his wife. Just a reminder of what he didn't have. Then one night, he said the words that destroyed me. "I want a child, and you can't give me one." I felt my heart drop. I tried to speak, to explain, to beg, but he had already made up his mind. Not long after that, he left me, just like that, years of love and gone. And a few months later, he married another woman, a younger woman, and almost immediately, she got pregnant. The news spread fast. Everyone was happy for him. They said things like, "Finally, he has a real family." And me, I became a story, a warning. The barren woman. I stayed alone, crying, praying, questioning everything. God, why me? Did I do something wrong? Days turned into weeks. Weeks turned into months. And just when I thought I was starting to heal, my phone rang. It was a message from him. "My child is being baptized. You should come." I stared at the screen, my hands shaking, my heart racing. After everything, after the pain, after the humiliation, he still had the audacity to invite me. But deep down, I understood. This wasn't an invitation. It was a reminder of what I lost, a reminder of what I could never have. Tears filled my eyes. But this time, I didn't cry. I wiped my face slowly, looked at the message again, and something inside me changed. A quiet strength, a calm confidence. I smiled, and replied with just one word, "Okay." He thought he was inviting a broken woman. But what he didn't know was this: I wasn't coming alone. The day of the baptism finally came. The whole place was decorated beautifully. Family, but friends, laughter everywhere. Everyone came to celebrate him. And his perfect new family, his new wife stood proudly, holding her baby like a trophy. People surrounded her, praising her, admiring her. She gave him a child. She's a real woman. Their words cut deep, even though I wasn't there yet. Then suddenly, a car pulled up outside. Heads turned. Whispers started. "Who is that?" The door opened slowly, and I stepped out. Silence fell. The same people who once mocked me now stared in shock. I wasn't the broken woman they remembered. I looked different. Stronger, calmer, untouchable. I walked in with confidence, my heels clicking against the floor, every step louder than the whispers around me. He saw me, and froze. His smile disappeared instantly. His eyes filled with confusion. Why is she here looking like this? I could see it in his face. His new wife held his arm tighter. Suddenly uncomfortable. I walked closer. Closer, closer, until I stood right in front of them. No anger, no tears. Just peace. He tried to speak, but no words came out. Then he forced a smile. "You came..." I looked at him as calmly. Yes, I wouldn't miss it. The room was quiet. Everyone watching, waiting, curious. Then someone asked, "Where have you been all this time?" I smiled softly. "I've been building my life." Murmurs filled the room. They didn't understand. They weren't ready. Then I turned slightly and looked back toward the entrance. And that's when it happened. Two small voices. "Mummy!" Gasps filled the room. Two little children ran toward me. Identical, beautiful, alive. Twins. The room exploded with shock. "No way. How is that possible?" He stepped back, his face pale, his hands shaking. His new wife's baby almost slipped from her arms. Tears filled his eyes. You have children?" I bent down, held them close, kissed their heads gently. Then I stood up, looked him straight in the eyes, and said quietly, "Not just one, but two." Silence, heavy, painful, unbelievable. The same man who called me Barren, was now staring at what he lost, right in front of him. And this time, there was nothing he could say, nothing he could do, because the truth had finally spoken for itself. He couldn't believe his eyes. The same woman he left, the one he called Barren, was standing there with 2 children in her arms. His perfect plan, to mock her, had completely backfired. His face went pale. His mouth opened, closed. No words. He swallowed hard. Then he whispered, almost to himself. How is this possible? The whispers around the room grew louder. Twins? She has twins? Everyone stared, mouths wide open. He stepped closer, desperate now. Please, I made a mistake. I need you back, he stammered. I looked at him. Calm, strong, untouched, no tears. No anger, just power. You left me, I said slowly, my voice steady. You abandoned me when I needed you most. His eyes filled with fear, but I never meant... I raised my hand gently, cutting him off. No, you meant exactly what you did. He dropped to his knees. Begging, pleading, I was wrong. Please forgive me. I can't live without you. I bent down slightly, holding the twins closer to me. You don't deserve forgiveness, I said quietly. Not for what you did. Not for the pain you caused. He looked up at me. Shattered, please, I'll give you everything. I smiled. The smile of a woman who had rebuilt her life. A woman who had transformed pain into strength. A woman who didn't need him anymore. You lost everything when you walked away, I said. Your wealth, your pride, your respect, and the one thing you wanted most was never yours to keep. He fell silent. The twins giggled. I laughed softly, a warm, victorious sound. I have everything I need now, I said, standing tall. Love, happiness, family, strength, and I will never look back. The room was still. He understood, finally, the power of what he had lost, and I walked away, leaving him to face the emptiness he had created, because some mistakes are permanent. Some hearts cannot be bought back, and some women will rise, stronger than ever.